This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Akron Zips, taking on a squad from the SEC, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Akron's offense comes on the field to open this game. And here comes that star wide receiver, certainly one of the focal points of the offense, one of the best in college football. He has that kind of, I'm him aura. I'm the best player on the field.
The field? But this guy crawled out of the bed, thought he was the best. He's confident, but he carries it as a guide for his team. It gives them confidence because they know that when he's great, they have a chance to win every game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Receiver makes the grab.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
The Zips lining up here on 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Hart. He eludes the run. He escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second and forever.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. And the Zips will line up to boot it away. He's on to boot it away now. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. No huddle here for the offense. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. And looking for a big play here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. The Akron offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Caught over the middle. It's Hernandez. That'll pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch, and get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Using the ground game here, tailback has the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
2nd down after that completion. Looking downfield. It's Hart. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Running play called on third and short. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Just trying to get rid of it. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll hand it off. Solid run. Tackled to the 45-yard line. Again, makes it second and medium. And the same runner's got it again. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So the ball plays right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Can he get there on the ground? The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense edge to it.
And they get him down after the completion. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Brings up third down. Looking to throw yet again. Pressure is coming. And the sophomore has got him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down trot. Can they get something? The ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Alabama. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coach. And at the 16. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Scanning the field, it's Hart. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. There's the snap, they'll set up to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air. Thank you. We'll take it.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. He's got his man in the open field, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. The Zips will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's the target, and it's complete. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The ball is caught. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. And it's intercepted. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
They've got him, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it about the 27. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, tied. This offense is still clicking.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. But, man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Zips keep the football on the move. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Looking to throw again. It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the second interception for this defense today. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Receiver makes the catch. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The pocket breaking down. Quarterback looking to scramble. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And it's a bunch formation. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Zips starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The back's got it. Bulldozing his way through. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. There with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Zips looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is 4-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
An important 3rd down and goal now. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Akron. Now the important point after attempt. Make the extra point, cutting the lead to 24-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That makes the score Alabama 24, Akron 7.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. The 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Bama. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now they get set to kick it away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Wideouts now clustered. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab behind the line. It's Smith. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Defense is coming after him. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
How about what to call here. They call it the screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. 1st and 10 play coming up. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Keeping it on the ground here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. 1st down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
14.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. 1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Play action here on 1st down. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's got it. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Akron offense back out on the field now. This has been a rough 1st half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. It's a nice gain. They move the football up to the 27. The Zips hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Good enough for 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Snags the quick throw. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion.
At the 44-yard line. That's a 1st down for the offense.
Tackle up near midfield at the 48. 2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Brings up 2nd down.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Hernandez. Good execution. Gets a block and gets the 1st down. And the Zips come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. The short completion of the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Akron. This passing game is still on fire. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. That run moves the ball to the 16. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving core in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's caught downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
A nice throw and a great catch by another Alabama wide receivers. And that's really where we are anymore with Alabama. You just come to expect great receivers like this. You think back in recent years to Amari Cooper and Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Devontae Smith. The list goes.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle made after a big gain. Alabama now operating in the red zone. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And the beatdown continues. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. The Zips getting set on 1st and 10. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. And the single back takes the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Zips offense is on the move now. What a catch. Heads up off the deflection. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Hernandez. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. A completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are in.
He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Get set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down play coming up. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. That gain sets up a third down play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner will be brought down. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Finds his target, and it's complete. Moves his way for a first down to the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screen play. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The ball is caught. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing, they're sitting back.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And there's the handoff. We're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Second down after that run on the previous play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Zips have 1st and 10 here.
And first down for the offense.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. With the catch, it's Hernandez. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback dropping back, trying to extend the play. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Receivers are bunched together. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught quickly.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass rush closing in. And he cannot escape. The defense with a sack. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a 4th down call. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Hernandez. Tackle made after the completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Back to throw again. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. 12th play of this marathon march, but it's third down and long. Snags the quick throw. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
He called his own number, and the freshman QB keeps this drive moving. And the Zips looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught near the goal line. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a 1st and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Moves left out of the pocket. And it's a throwaway. It's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. Offense facing second and goal. Movement here from the tight end. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Zips. Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he goes down, but there's also a flag down. If it's on the defense, it's going to be a first down. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Akron, 27.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. That's a strong stiff arm. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And now the running back's got it again. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense gets set up here. It's third down. And they'll give it to the back. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Important second down play coming up. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down. The gain makes it second and medium. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He'll ride the back again here. He gets loose. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown. Tied. And the route is on.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Akron offense back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
That's a first down for the offense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. It's a short return to make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They call the counter run here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. He hands it off from the gun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Catch made over the middle. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team brings down the returner. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on first down. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
And first down for the offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Zips come to the line in the hurry up. Here comes a throw from the red zone.
First down for the offense.
Looking for 6. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He's free around the 15. And he will make the first down, tackled at the 26. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. So, wow, this is a lopsided loss that leaves them with a lot of explaining to do, Kirk, but also they got to go back and solve some problems in a hurry.
Yeah, I think this one caught both of us by surprise. We thought it was going to be a lot closer, but one team dominated and the other couldn't find a way to get back into it in the second half. Plain and simple.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.